Hey everybody, welcome back to Hunk and Junk. Today I'm going to get back on my Bonneville. It's been a little while. I've had some other stuff going on, making toys, stuff like that, and hadn't had a chance to really fool with this thing too much. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe, share and follow and all that good stuff, and I'll be right back with you. Figured I'd start back here and just show you the progress in the trunk here. We got that all painted in. And I know it looks a whole lot shinier and prettier than the rest, which I'll clean all this up and then I'll reshoot all of it. But I used some regular old primer, sandable primer, and Herculiner. And this stuff I've tried other brands and other stuff, and nothing looks as good as the Herculiner. It's just got a really good look. So let's go up here and look at the front, and I'll show you what I'm going to get into today. Alright, so today's plan is, I should have filmed it. I went ahead and took the heater box off and the heater core out and all that, which was really simple. You see the bolt holes. Just had nuts on them. I unscrewed the bolts, and there was one other bolt inside that I had to get it, and then all this fell out, basically. So I took all this out, and now the plan is to cut this out, put some of that in. Right on. So I got my tripod out, went to set my camera up, or my phone up, so that you guys could watch me mark it all out, cut it all out. Put my phone in. My little phone holder exploded in my hand. So I'm not going to be able to film what I'm doing. I can film the aftermath. But I'm going to come up here and cut above these holes, down through here and then down this ledge, because I got a seam right there. So I got to stay away from that, come down here and get down below them holes and zip around this one and come right up through here and get all this out. Then I'll mark that out. Let me get this cut out and I'll come back with you. Alright, well, I got my hole cut out. Here's the piece I cut out of it. You see it there. So now I just take this, go out here, got it all cleaned up. Use this as my template. This is 18 gauge steel, by the way. So let me get that cut out and I'll show you what I got. Let's see how good we can make it fit. Well, it ain't exactly what I was thinking that I was going to be able to accomplish, but I'm not a good welder, and I'm not a very good grinder, and I definitely suck at cutting shit out. So, I got gaps everywhere. Welded these little pieces on to keep it from falling back in every time I try to attach it. Once I get it tacked on, I'll cut them off, but the hole is filled. And I cut that out and boogered that all up just right. And we need gas. Once we get gas, I'm not going to tack this in yet till we get gas, because you can see it. That I didn't really care so much about, because it's over here hidden in the fender, and I'll probably have hoses and wires and shit around this area kind of blocking all that off, and I can still grind it all up and clean it up real good and fill it all in, but this I'm going to wait till I get gas. But at least I got it all cut out, got that cut out and zipped in, got this ready to go in. And we'll just take a little bit of filler rod or something and lay in the gaps. But right on. Let me get some gas, get my welder straightened out, and I'll be back with you. Yeah, we ain't got some gas. That is unreal. The difference. You've seen the other welds and what I was doing before, and in the trunk, and probably that little circle thing, how the welds looked. This is gas. I've ground the tops off, but man, the difference. I've done a terrible job of cutting all this out, so there was a pretty good gap. I filled it in welding, and I filled in a good gap down here. I'm gonna keep going, but yeah, gas makes a world of difference. Here's the other one. So let me get done tacking all that in or welding all that in. I wish I had a camera holder so you could watch, but well, let me see what I can do here. All right. So basically what I'm trying to do here, you can see this gap. So I'm not a welder by no means. What I just now welded was this little bit here. Now what I'm doing is I'm going across that gap. Put a little bit over here, put a little bit over here, put a little bit in the middle. Just kind of working that gap up and trying to fill in that hole right there. But I think right now I'm gonna let that part cool. And then I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna try to fill this in. So I'm gonna fill this gap here. So I'm gonna set the camera back down, let you guys kind of watch. I wish I could set it up to where you could watch, see me doing it, but I'm gonna try to fill that gap in right there. Just kind of go back and forth until I get it all the way down to here. So. Alright, so like I say, we got a lot of that done, and I got this brought all the way over here, but I got this big old gap, and that's just my own stupidity cutting. I should have done it differently like I did in the trunk, but I didn't. And I got this gap and this one. So my brother-in-law is telling me to put a little bit of wire in there, and that'll help fill that gap in, so we're going to give that a try. So see if I can set the So I was just watching my footage and I realized I didn't get any of this when I filled all that. My camera fell, I'm propping it up on shit. So I'm gonna do this one down here the same way. I'm gonna put a piece of wire in there and tack it on each end, and I'm gonna work back and forth and try to set my camera up where you can watch. So I'm gonna lay that in there just like that. Now, cut that off. A little more. It's burning. It's burning. All right, we'll try it like this. So, side. Come back around here. Start filling some of that in. We got it all welded in, went in the inside, put the light inside and let it shine through to find all of our holes and everything. We still got some pinholes, but we're gonna put some Bonneville fiberglass stuff over the outside of it anyway to kind of fill all that in. But we got the most of it all in and ground down. I need to grind here some more. I got a big spot there, and I didn't do a whole lot around here. I'm kind of working my way around, but anyway, once I get that, then I can come over here and fill all that in, fix that one, and a couple of them bolt holes. Fill the bolt hole there, and then I can primer the whole Firewall gray and get it ready for paint. Then we can start on the motor. Well, I got to fix the quarter panel on the back, quarter panel over here, and then I got 2 fenders outside I need to fix, but they're just little tiny spots about that big. But anyway, make sure you like and subscribe, share and follow, all that good jazz. And if you got any questions or comments or anything, leave them down below. I'm always up for any kind of advice or anything whatsoever. So thank you for watching. Everybody have a great day.